no, it's green line. Check that out. Lincoln's here. We get started. All right. I'm trying out the new wiring. Really. They checked out the new modem. Did you see this thing? Wait. There, look. We got a new freaking modem. This thing's like, well, there's the tower computer, and there's the freaking new modem. It's huge. It's supposed to be faster. Now, the guy came in and he replaced all the wiring, everything from where the wire comes in off the road, right? The phone company wire, all the way to the computer. Everything's brand new, right? Instead of a wire sticking up out of the floor, and now I got a little wall-mounted hook-up little thing. You stick a wire with a fixed end in. I'm pretty excited about it. So we're gonna test this thing out, run it for a little bit, and see if it's gonna work. And then I'm going to tweak it and see if it can work with better resolution, better quality, and get to that full-time HD that I'm trying to get to. Okay, meantime, I got some Bahama 15 sensors. We're going to get through these, so it's a perfect opportunity. Oh, right, sir. I'm sorry I missed your show. It was nap time right after the guy fixed all the wiring. So, well, sorry. I took a nap. But I did get up eventually. And one good thing about being online when you do the stream, you only have to comb the front of your head. Well, shoot, I'm late. That was yesterday. Yeah, the numbers are here somewhere. Where are they? I might have thrown them out. Yeah, I think I tossed them. No matter. We still got the boat picture. Yeah, and here's a starfish. I should send that to Bill J. Okay. Well, let's get on with it here. What we're going to do. We're a yellow line. That's kind of normal. Let me look at this real quick. So far, so good. All right, what are we looking at? We got these Bahama nickels. They're square. Or is that rhomboid? Because they got the rounded edges. And they're mostly fairly recent coins. Getting Bahama money is a trick when you're on a cruise ship because they take you to the cruise ship ports. I'm checking out the stores, of course they're all selling either diamonds or t-shirts. Hard to get these things. I tried the banks. Oh, we only have US money. Come on, what is this, Kansas? If you get full HD, you may have to brush your teeth. They're here. Here they are. I keep them in the drawer. It works for me. If I need to brush them, I put them in the dishwasher. That works just as good. What do we got here? Is this a little bit of a... I need a stick. Now, we did some quarters the other day. And I found some clashes. I'm thinking I've got a little bit of clash right in here. Where's that loop? I can't really tell. Yeah, that's a clash mark. Now, what's it clashing with? Get back up here. Is it a major clash? You get clash marks on your coins, and sometimes they're bold, they're brilliant, they're something you want to hold on to. Where'd they go? Right in here, got a couple of lines. So let's look at the back of the coin. Okay, which way's up? Yep, that's the way's up. Here's the back. And in that particular spot, we're probably clashing with something like the flamingo's neck. Look at that dancing flamingo. It's about the area of clash over here. Yeah, that little bit right there. Not a whole lot there. Oh, and they're upside down. They have the British style thigh alignment. There we go, right in there, a little bit of clashing. Pretty minor, but hey, it's a clash I didn't have on a Canadian. This is a little boulder here, right below the the stork here, the whatever the bird is, the flamingo. A little bit of clash right in here. And what's that going to be below his? It's upside down. Alright, part of the stem. Somewhere around in here. Alright, what's that, 2005? That first one is 2005. They're pretty darn similar. Yeah, I got 40 of these. They didn't have rolls because, you know, it's a square coin. It's kind of tough to put them in a roll. Hidden says, I obtained an 1805 small 5 with stems, half cent, on Sunday during the coin show. Of course, now we're going to look that up. 1805, small 5, 1805, 1804, 1805, with stems. So that's variety number 2. Okay, I need a small 5. Yeah, there you go. Obverse number 2 has an extremely small 5 on which the upper stroke is more horizontal than the previous obverse. Okay, there you go. Obverse number 2. And you've got 2 reverses with that. Alright, let's see. The stems. Large 5. How many berries you got on the left branch? There's one for you. Okay, here you go. Let's set this off to one side. I have no room over here. Here, I'll bring this over. Come on. I'm totally out of space here. There, okay. 1805. There you go. You got variety number 2. Okay, an extremely small 5 on which the upper stroke is more horizontal than the previous obverse. That's the previous obverse. The same die on reverse B, which was described for 1803, variety number 4. Okay, so then we got to find that. Okay, no die breaks. Rarity is 6. Condition census, very fine, 2. Fine, 5. Not a whole lot of these. That's a fairly rare one for sure. Okay. So your obverse number 2 here, and you'd be with reverse B or C, which comes down to how many berries you have on the left. Yeah. The wreath has 6 berries on the left branch. That's reverse B. Yeah. And where's reverse A? Stemless. Okay, yeah, you got reverse B. So 2B. There you go, 2B. That's what you got. Isn't that nice? Okay, we have books out, coin class. Working on it. Give it time. I did a couple of chapters sitting there with a pina colada the other day. Is your fan going? On the computer, there's one right in there. Boy, that looks awful dusty. Boy, that got awful dusty awful fast. I've been cleaning. You know, you vacuum and then you dust, or do you dust and then vacuum? There's Blues. Blues saying hi to everybody. Yeah, handy things, these books. Yeah. That's one of the advantages of Konica I was talking about the other day. Take a picture of the darn thing. We'll get back down to there. And geez, you can put together your own mighty fine library. Okay, there's a couple of little clashes on those. Let's keep looking, see if we got more. I betcha we have more. Let's see, 2005s. Are these all 2005s? So far. What's that one? 05. Maybe they only made them the 1 year. I don't know, but they're 15 cents. That's kind of an uncommon denomination. Yeah, okay, we got a great one right below the stork, right below the bird's leg here. Let's keep looking around, see if we see anything else. And I haven't looked up the mintage for Bahamas 15 cents for 2005. One day I'll get on it. I'll get on the stick. Yeah, same thing back here. Right in through here. All right. A little bit up in there, which would be the lower part of that dancing marlin. Under the wreath, or under the flower. Yeah, all kinds of stuff here. First lag. I have 0 drop frames. That's beautiful. Wow, I wonder if I can go up on this. Let me try changing a setting. Wait for it. Okay, output. Bit rate, I got 400. Let's see if we can take that to 500. And make it happen. Let's see if that's going to crap it out. You have 0 lag. I've been doing the internet test for a while, and I'm getting like 25. That's 25 megabytes upload, and I'm getting like 1.4. No, that's 25 megabytes download. That's you come to me, and 1.2 up, which is a whole lot better than what it was before. I was getting about 11 down and 0.6 up. That's megabits per second. So it's greatly improved. Looks good here. Okay, kilobytes per second, 594. CPU is good, 30 frames. I can probably get 60 frames. I mean, it's double. It's double the speed that it was before. So I can drop half as many, I can drop as many frames, but I get a whole lot of chance to re-upload that dropped frame. Okay, we get a lot of clashes on these. What's this one? Let's look in the same areas. This one also showing clash marks. Kind of neat. They polish those dies pretty well. Real nice shiny fields on these. Yeah, right below the leg of that stork. No doubling yet. Take care, Ricer. Ricer's going to bed, I guess. Gotta hit the hay. Can't say I blame you. I'd hit the hay, but I just had a nap, so I'll be up all night. Okay, let's see. We got a curve and a curve. Curve and a point. And what's on that spot? Right about here. Okay, there. This is it. The curve and a point. This is what's clashing on the other side. And that would be the bird's leg. Yeah, lots of them clashes on these. Good bold one in here. I'll compare that with some of these others. I got a stack going. Every one I've looked at so far has a clash. Again, here. Same sort of clash below the leg. I got smooth edges on these. Yeah. Lots and lots of these. All the same. Geez, I'm trying to find one now without a clash. Where are they minted? I have not looked these up at all. I doubt that the Bahamas does it themselves. I suspect the Royal Mint. Yeah, the same there on that. I suspect the Royal Mint makes these. I have done no research on these things. I barely looked at them. You're actually seeing me look at them for the first time. I didn't even count them when I got them. This is the way they were packed in a brown envelope. Where are you? This is what the bank uses for internal handling of change. 40 by 15 cents. And a brown craft envelope. And that's it. Now the pennies were different. Where'd they go? They were wrapped well. Okay, they're machine done. They're 2015. So we'll get there. We'll check it out. You don't have the same sort of information available on a lot of these national currencies. U.S., yeah, it's a big, huge industry. It's a $4 billion industry. So there's lots of information out there comparatively. Some of these other nations, there's nothing out there. Same clash. Minted at the Royal Mint in London. Aha. That's down there on Mint Street, I think. Not seeing a clash on this one. Now they got the same obverse here with that the ship and the shield. You know, the Cutty Sark design. They get the same obverse, so you get the same marks on the other side, but of course the reverse is a different design. But you can look for the same darn things. Yeah, in the same spots too. Every one of these. You get fairly strong relief. 2005 again. Real crisp. Yep, all the same. They were crazy with the clashing on these. And we've seen it again there. Yep. Maybe they get their coins from Cuba. Cuba? Cuba. They could. They had Cuban cigars in the streets for sale. I didn't get one. I see people getting them. Yeah, they were rolling them on the ship. Are they Cuban cigars if you roll them on a ship? I don't know. I want to have them. I want to have them rolled on the lap of a Consuela. Yeah, every one of them. Or it's not genuine. A little weaker here, but we still got them. What kind of plant is that, you suppose? An orchid? It's a Bahama fleur-de-lis of sorts. Clashes. Every one of them. Every one of them. They might be horse dong cigars. Huh? They don't smoke those. Marijuana. Mamma-jahamba. Every one of them. Look at that. You can buy marijuana on the streets. There are guys selling you whatever they got. I mean, you name it, they got it. Right? Want some marijuana cigarettes? They got those. You know, left-handed Luckies. That's a clash on that one. They got freaking. You want booze? You know, they got booze. What do you want? You want chicks? They got chicks. You want guys? They got guys for sale. You name it. I think one guy wanted to sell me dead tickets. Dude, they broke up. That one looks pretty clean here. 2005. How about the other side? Upside down. Man, they want to sell you stilettos. Cuban cigars. Black market diamonds. You name it. There's no clash on this one. So that one is special. Now I gotta start a new pile. Look at that. That's a clash. More clashes. Well, I need to have square coins, even if they got rounded edges. You can kind of wrap them. But boy, it's going to be a hassle to do it in machine because they'd all have to be, you know, lined up square. That's got a clash on it. Hibiscus. Is that what it is? I can get my house smelling more like hibiscus. I got this stuff. Where'd it go? Yeah. There we go. I got the MS Plus, and it's got a great lavender smell. If I'm not cleaning coins, I just. Oh, it's wonderful. Look at that. You know, that'll bring new life to old coins. There it is. That's beautiful. There, MS Plus. Ask for it by name. I think you can order it online nowadays. Okay. Pretty handy. Ken, do those stick to a magnet? I have no idea. I have lost my magnet. I got a steel desk, so I gotta, you know, look around everywhere. If I throw it in the drawer, sometimes it'll stick to the side of the drawer. They're around here somewhere. I got a couple of those neodymiums. Let's see. I suspect they will not stick to a magnet. I'm going to go with a copper nickel clad on these. Never high enough. You can go to Bahamas, you can get high enough, let me tell you. Same clash under the leg. Look at the back. Oh, I got my Flying Eagle attribution. Oh, good. What'd you get? The Whitman, Snow's Whitman, or direct from Snow? The big books are $200. Yeah. What you got here? Oh, look, we don't have a mark under the leg. Have we got another one without the clash? Let's look at the back. I got marks here. You can see them. You get pretty strong relief on these, but you look in the field and you'll find it. What's this? What's that? You see what I'm seeing? Yeah. You get the same sorts of issues on their currency as you do on U.S. coins. That's a die crack going from the rim in 2 spots. I'll have to look close at that. Yeah, you don't often see them in a triangular pattern like that. Of course, I don't often deal with square coins. You see it? Go from there up here about 10 o'clock down to the leaf and back up to there, but it's not connected to the rim there. Just a crack, a little subsidence to it. Let's look around, maybe we got some more. Yep. From this point on the fleur down to, well, at least a dot. Alright, we got some more over here. This whole thing's falling apart. Look at this. There's a crack from the bottom of this this ribbon coming down, from the stem coming down. And another sizable one from the tip of the leaf coming over. Just an FYI, you got mail coming your way. Should be there this week. I checked the mail today. What the hell was that today? Did I bring it in? I set it here. It's still in the truck. Well, this week's numismatic news came in. I think my light bill came in. It says paid. Where the hell's my mail? I went to the supermarket, picked up bread and milk and butter and cheese and all that good stuff. Alright, so this one stands out having a lot more cracks. Or having a lot of cracks. And just on the obverse, or just on the reverse on this 15-center. Okay, new pile. Yeah, I think there's a couple of packages coming my way right now. That one looks pretty clean. How about under the bird? Nothing there. Is that from Islands of the Caribbean? A whole bunch of islands. These are all Bahamas. And we're giving them a good look-see here. Not seeing cracks on this one. There's your hibiscus flower. Not seeing clash marks. Well, that's a clean one. And a little fingerprinty. It's been passed around a couple of times. Good. There, we got 2 with no clash marks. Mail delivery has gone to hell. You think? Man, it took weeks to get stuff out this past month. That's your standard clash. Let's look at the back for those cracks. See if we can get some repeats. Yeah, I've not gone through 15-cent Bermuda pennies. What do you call these? 15-cent sevenths? I've not gone through these before, so I don't know what to look for. Hardly, but if you got an idea of what the hell to search for when you're searching coins, you can search anything. But when you do more of the same thing over and over, You know, there's a learning curve though to it. Excuse me. Yeah, I probably want to look for class 8 doubling somewhere around in here, if there is such a thing on these. And in here I'd want to look right around, let's see, there's the center, the bottom of the flower. There's where I might see some doubling if there is any. I got these heavy clash marks over there. See these points? See these points? Point, point, point. That is from right here. These points. Right in there. That little flowery thing. Alright, another clash. Now the Royal Mint is making these. I suspect you'd have other clash marks on other denominations and currencies of other nations they make it for. I'm sure it's a pretty busy mint, being they own half the planet. This one that one stands right out real well right in there. Alright, what is that big one from? Low center, be on the left side. It's from like this thing. Let's look for cracks. No cracks. Alright, let's take a look at this. We have 0 drop frames. We're pushing 500, bit rate of 500. We're at 551 kilobytes per second. Staying smooth. Green on my screen, and I get yellow on the top on YouTube stream. Well, so far, so good after half an hour of streaming. Geez, all the new wiring gotta help. You know, we got possums and mice and stuff that'll get under the porch. Maybe they bite a wire. You know, that gets pulled by a lawnmower on occasion. It'll screw up the wires. Well, we got all new wires. 3 packages left to go out, says Coin Dragon. Then I'm finished with selling for a long time. We'll get more. Well, you can always send them in for consignment if you got something you got to move. That's a clash. Alright, I can't find any mintages listed for 2005, 15 cent. Huh, might be a secret. Maybe the Royal Canadian Mint would know something. I'll send a letter off to the U.S. Mint. See if they know anything. I tell you, they won't. They can't answer a single email. So now we just send them hate mail. Streaming is the best I've ever seen you. Good. Good. Let's see what it does at the half-hour mark. That's coming up. More clashes. What's that? That's a big gouge over there. I like the copper because you can always see the copper. These the copper nickel, they really reflect the light. It's bright, and by God, they're hard to see. We got the same clashes on these. There you go. What's this? Yeah. The light plays with the cameras quite a bit. Oh, he's got a chip on his nose. Got a big old booger hanging out here. See there? You get a little dye chip right there. So I'll put that in the dye chip cup. This is my change from today. Oh, what day is this? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday today? I gotta look. Tuesday. Okay, we gotta wait for tomorrow. Alright. Got a lotto ticket. I always get a lotto ticket once a week. We can hear some filth. Alright, where's that cup? Let's crack. Here's a cup, I'll put it in there. Yeah. I have autocorrect. Hello, Ken. Hello, Randy Edwards. Robert Edwards. Can I finally send those pictures of the 3 Carson City Morgan silver dollars right there beside my head? And I gotta point at the light. That works great. There's my email. That's a stronger clash on that one. That kind of stands out a bit more. You can take your chances, really. Sometimes I get behind on the email. I mean days behind. I just can't look at them all. Okay, this way's right side up. Okay, that's not rotated. I think this would be a hard die to rotate. You know, square die. You can hold that in pretty well. Welcome to the show. If you need supplies like scales, flips, loops, books. Yeah, I gotta order more flips already. A couple of people said, "Oh, I'll take that 300 flip special you have," and that's how it goes. I need to keep up on top of those. And load up the boxes. There's the flips. I was doing them in these. Where are you here? Okay, I was doing them with this. Okay, it did the job. You take a strip of paper, you wrap it around, and you tape it, and you know they'll hold up pretty good. But they were getting. I put them in a box, and well, I had this cat here for a while, and they just got dusty as hell. So, no, I can't put these out there. They're ruined. Okay, well they're still handy, these strips. It's just a strip of paper. Here you go. Watch this. I got Bill J's stuff. Look, huh? A PV penny. I got these. I finally got these cut. All right. But if you have a stack of coins, you can do the same thing with that. Just wrap a piece of paper around a stack of coins and stick it on with a piece of tape. I gotta get one more coin here for Bill. What the heck? Oh, the quarter, I think. Yeah. Where's that holder? Oh, that's probably why. I gotta get a holder. I gotta find him a Maryland quarter. How much for flips? $8 per 100. Let's see. 100 of them is $3.50 shipping. It's 8 ounces. It's half a pound. Let's see. When you go to 200, I can just get it in the package and get it out the door at 16.1 ounces. It's over a pound, but they've never given me any trouble with them. And that's $5 shipping. And if you got the deal though is on 300 flips. Ta-da! And there you go. And we do 3 red boxes. So at 300 flips, I put the flips in the red boxes, and we put the boxes out at what they cost me for $1.50. There you go. It actually cost me $1.35, but PayPal, of course, on $1.50, they're gonna nuke me with 9 cents. So, all right, I make like 5 cents on those. But it's the right thing to do, you know. Let's take one thing and move it out as a loss leader. And those boxes are so darn handy, really. They're 2-part. Here's the other part. There you go. So one part has the thumb cut. I don't know what this stuff is. I got to go through it. One part has the thumb cut, and that's actually the top. There. But they're props right now. Okay, that's $36. It'll get you $7.50 shipping because it's, you know, big package. 300 flips and 3 boxes. That's $8 for the flips, $1.50 for the each box, and $7.50 shipping. That vacation looked great. Oh, we had a good time, dude. We just tore it up out there. They told us don't come back. You know you had a good vacation when they say don't ever come back. Good Lord. Yeah. One time I went to the Virgin Islands. Now they just call them the islands. Sorry about that, ladies. Yeah, they said if he gets off the boat, you shoot him right here in the head. They got a guy there with a rifle. Every now and then they check it. They make sure down there, some of those islands, they actually watch the show, make sure I'm still in the U.S. And if I don't go on a show, they put like 10 troops in the, you know, down at the port. Pass around my picture. I do everything on the iPhone, says Lincoln. I don't get phone service out here. I killed off my phone a year ago because I wasn't using it. So I got landline for the internet, and the laptop has Wi-Fi, so that's pretty handy. And I guess this new giant thing, right? That big ass. Where are you? Here, this is the modem up here. That big black thing. It's like 6 or 7 times the weight of the old one. Well, it's supposed to have a better signal. So, guy says, yeah, you can probably get it from the back of the field here. Lincoln, it's usually very easy for me. If something is give me a tougher time, it'll happen. But I don't know how those new phones work. My brother's got one of them fancy phones. Yeah. He does stuff on them. I see him. He's over there playing a game. Gosh, we're on a boat. We're on a cruise ship, and people are walking around looking at this. This is what they look like. They're just walking around the deck. Dude, look around. You know, nope. They're glued to it. These two chicks. I'm watching these two chicks. One of them was smoking. Just smoking. And they're loving each other up. They're taking pictures. Then they look at the pictures. They laugh and giggle and take more pictures. And I'm watching for like, half an hour. Just the drool's coming out here. I'm watching them for half an hour, and they cannot get enough of themselves. There's a big clash right in the middle there. Man, I've seen myself. I'm really not impressed. I'm certainly not going to, take pictures of myself. And then look at them and, oh, look how cute I look. It just doesn't thrill me. Best to post on CoinOp. Yeah. CoinOp group, you're going to get you'll find a link to the CoinOp group in the description below. And you got upwards of 10,000 people who are going to look at your coin. Is that a crack? No, it's a slash. And they'll give you, a lot of people will chime in with their opinion. Don't take any one person's word for it. Get a consensus, and you'll have a lot of people that'll pitch in their ideas. And when you start seeing, several that are all the same, or if you got some responses that are getting likes, you can figure that's probably the right answer. You should have told them your pictures of them were better. I should have. Ladies, look, I got your look. Where's that bloggy? Still stuck in? Where the hell's that gone? Yeah, we moved everything around today because the guy was going to come in and drill the hole for the wire. It's just gone. Yeah, there's another camera floating around here somewhere. It's a bloggy. You stick it in your pocket, you drive around, you go take pictures and videos. The sound on it is not that great, but the image quality is quite good. I've had that for probably 10 years. Real handy little thing. Oh, they love seeing them. Look how cute I am. Look, look. Oh, look. And they go like this. Why do they do that? I'm going to take a picture. This is how I would take a picture. No, they do this. I don't know. They got to think. Oh! 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 They got a thing for, using a floor as a backdrop for the photo. Whatever you like, man. Hey, it's your thing. I like looking at them. Ooh, this one does not have any clash marks. What's that? That'll be 3 that don't have clash marks. That looks clean. Alright, I'm going to use a bathroom. Let's, here, you look at this for just a minute. I'm going to use a bathroom. We'll be back in a flash. Look, there's the boat. That's the Black Pearl. I think it is. What's this? What the heck is this? Ah, throw these out. There. See, it's all about two-piece. I drink too much coffee, I have two-piece. That's how that works. Okay, get up. There we go. What you got here? Clash. Okay, where are we here? Lemon. I don't know, man. I looked. No lemon. Of course, I looked about 10 o'clock or so. No lemon. Oh Jesus. Okay, I'll go on. I'll fill the gap here. Yeah, there. Okay. Here's your totals, right? Okay, one of these is special. I knocked these. Where is it? Okay, that's clashes. No cracks. This is one with all the cracks, right? Yep, that was lousy with cracks. There. We got, out of 40 of these, we got 3 with no clash marks. Where are you? No, that's not it. There it is. Okay, that's not it. How about this one? Yeah, we got 3 that have no clashes. We got these stacks, the best part of 30 and change, all have clash marks, and I got one, this little fella right here, with a few die cracks. Well, there's your nickels. Now, before we do anything, I don't think I'm going to... What is going on here? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to probably keep more than 1 or 2 of these clashes. I'm not going to segregate those, but I'm going to keep this one. Give me a flip. Here's a sack of them. I'm going to keep the one with the die cracks. Bill J won the big show. This is actually Bill J's stuff over here. Trying to get it packed up. There we go. And I got these little pieces of paper. Where'd they go? Huh. Okay, die cracks. Let's give that a little mark. Okay, let's pick out one of these from me. This circulated. I'm just looking for one that's not screwed up too bad. That one looks good. And the rest I'll give these away eventually. Where'd that bag go? Hello? Where does this stuff go? I haven't... Okay, I did go somewhere. I didn't take the bag with me. I had one bag here. There it is. Okay, we don't see anything on there much. Let's put them back away. Looking good. Thanks, Andy. Now, Andrew gets on, he does Facebook videos over there on Facebook. He does some streaming action there. I never got that to work out well for me. I like YouTube because if you do well, they pay you. Okay, what's this? 45 cents. And this is 40. We did the quarters. Okay, we'll do the 5 cents next week. There's a spot for that. Okay, next up we got, turn this way. We got nickels. And these are regular round looking coins. Nothing great. Kind of plain. This one looks real shiny. That one looks real shiny. And that one. Let's set those 3 apart. Because, I want to keep the best. Keep the best for me. Keep the best and to hell with the rest. That one looks alright. That one looks okay. Oh, we got a design change. You ready? Old and new. Let's see. We got a wider range of dates on these. Okay, ready? There. Okay. Patrick says, oh yeah, I found a 97D dime, 10% off, and reading minus 90% of my CETA. Find the same error on the internet. Okay, errors would not be duplicated. You'd have similar errors, but they're not necessarily exactly identical. Die varieties are, those would repeat. But they can be close enough. You can get an idea of the value if there's a premium on those. Okay, there's a pineapple, and it's the older style. Come on, come on. There we go. 5 cents. And the back says, Dancing Marlin, 2005. Okay, and this one, you got the bigger pineapple. Pineapple's off to the right. And the date is 2015, but the front is the same. It's got some crud on it. Okay, we'll have to make a note of that. What's going on up at the top? Is that normal? I see. We got one of these banana leaves is bent over. And over here, I'll have to get in there and look. Let's see what's going on there. Alright, this is one that's weird looking. Oh, it just got crud and grime in there. But inside that little space, I got a mark. Any other marks? We had a lot of clashes here. A lot of wear on this one. That's probably out to sea or something. Okay, that might be maybe a little design difference in here. What is this piece? I don't see the same clashes on this as I did on the other ones. Okay, pineapple. Let's look for some clashes in and around close to that pineapple. You should see triangular pieces like the leaves on the other side. Just like that. Right in here we got a couple of these zigzags. Man, these things are lousy with clash marks. This one doesn't stand out. This is filthy. I'll set those off. One I found on net was rotated a bit off from my example. So yeah, mine is unique. Oh, all errors are unique. A lot of people like to collect the errors specifically because they're unique. Okay, what do we got there? The bigger pineapple. And it's a pretty shiny one. Not a whole lot of marks on this. Probably fairly modern. 2015. Yep. I don't suppose they have to mint coins every single year. One thing I've noticed about these Bahama coins, there's not a whole lot of variety. I got 2005, I got 2015, and give me some other dates. I mean, population isn't that big in the Bahamas. I don't suppose they need a whole lot of coins produced any particular year. I just make them every now and then when the banks say, hey, we need more coins. They could use some more right now, I tell you. Well, they use U.S. dollars pretty well. It trades 1 to 1. And the cruise ships bring a steady supply of coins to that island. They show up, they drop off their money, they get back on the boat. Take t-shirts with them. Yeah, so the mint for the Bahamas really is probably they do more U.S. money than they do Bahama money. Yeah, so it's a Philadelphia mint. But they don't make these. Yeah, that's really, what was the date on that one? Oh, 2016. Look, I got a second year here. I got a 2015 and a 2016. No, I got a 16 and a 16. And a 15. Okay, good. That busts that theory all to hell. Two-piece. T-shirts, drugs, and VD. It's their biggest exports. Really, I think T-shirts are probably a big part of their gross domestic product. Seriously, they were selling all kinds of T-shirts out there, and you can buy them on the boat, but they're not genuine. They're not from the Bahamas. Of course, my Bahamas shirt is not from the Bahamas. It's from Thailand. No matter. It went through the Bahamas. Yeah, they got these flags down in Washington, D.C. Right, this flag flew over the White House or over the Capitol. And you get these two guys. That's all they do. They run flags up and run them back down. And then they can say, this flag flew over the Capitol. And they sell them for like 35 bucks. Didn't fly long over the Capitol, you know, 4 seconds. Stack these up. Smells like lavender. Huh. I didn't clean them. Tell iPhone to get bent. Darn right. iPhone asking for a YouTube update. It's the same. It's just me. Sometimes lemon, sometimes ricer. What you got here? Anything? Got the new little pine. The little pineapple is the older one. Is that right? What's the date on that? 2005. The little pineapple is older. There's a Clash right in there. Let's see, right in there. And a little bit over here. Let's look at the back side. Any clashes on this side? Just on the one side. Not seeing much for clashes on this side. Okay. It's a regular nickel. Bring the next stack in here. Well, clashes are kind of minor, but some people like them. Dustin Morgan, he likes clashes. He's got a pretty good collection of clashes. Let's have him some dimes. You know, I got so much stuff around here. Well, you can't keep all of it. Well, okay, you can. But at some point, you gotta get another room or something if you keep them all. There's a Clash right there beside that pineapple. Both sides, here and there. A little bit up top, in the leaves. Okay, what are these marks? What's that gonna be? It's gonna be what? Something in here equals. I bet you it's these. I bet you it's from some part of this design. And you get some pineapple leaves in here. And pineapple leaves in there. Let's see if I can get the light right on that. There you go. And this is actually the space in between the pineapple leaves. Okay. That's all we're finding is clashes. Well, that's rather filthy. New one. Boy, those are shiny, huh? The pineapple grew, it sure did. It takes 2 years to grow a pineapple. You can grow them in some parts of Florida, but if you get, you don't even have to get a frost. If you get down below 40, forget it. They're plants, they don't have a chance. They're a tropical plant. But you can take, if you got a pineapple, here's one. There you go. You cut off the top, right about here, right? And you put it in some soil and throw some coffee grounds in there, so it's got lots of nitrogen and stuff, and it'll sprout a new plant just from that head. Kind of neat, but it takes, I mean, forever to get the thing to send out roots. But you can keep the thing alive. You keep it alive long enough. There you go. Cut it off right above that toothpick line. You save that head. You know, save the green, because you get plenty of green in there. It'll make its own sugar with the sunlight. It needs water, you know, CO2. It's everything you need. And it'll stay alive long enough, and if you can keep it alive, it'll eventually send out roots. And if you don't get a frost, a couple years later, you'll get another plant. And start sending out a pineapple or 2 or 3. Man, that's a lot of work growing pineapples. One of my favorite things, though, not on pizza. Hey, Ken, you like 1910 PDS Lincoln Wheat Cents? One of my favorite things. I like them matte proofs. There's a 1910 matte proof, and they use the 1909 die, the Type 1. So there's a 1910 VDB matte proof out there. A couple of them, not many. And really the V is about gone, so it's only the D and the B, and they're very faint because they polished it. Yeah, they're worth a pretty penny, let me tell you. This is just wrecked here. Yeah, I'd like to find one of those. Hit the coin shows, ask around. You get any matte proofs? No. Why not? Because there's only a few hundred of each year. You don't see those very often. What do you got up here? Looks like some machine doubling. I have a really cool 1910S for you. I'll send it in for the big show. We'll use it. Yep, that's classic MD. See the little dots, how they're squished? And I got no splits. That's classic mechanical doubling. Half the zero is covered like an eyelid. Good, you get die chips on those things. I wonder if I have that in my my listing already. I'll have to take a look at that. I think I got a 10S with half the S is filled. Maybe it's the S in trust. But yeah, you get die varieties that are not recorded. They're too busy with the double dies and RPMs. There's a whole world of other things out there to look for. Nothing on that one. So part of what we're doing is, well, recording all these darn things. But man, it takes a lot of work. Flordelina, hey, how are you, dear? Just stopped by to say hello and good night. Hello and good night. We're looking at these Bahama, what are these, nickels? Picked up last week. Good Lord, it's Tuesday? Yeah, I've had these for a week now. Yep, you get a boat, you get a pineapple. They're good for a nickel. I've talked to Dustin and Morgan about my 1910. It could be a VDB. It has 3 dots on the back rim. You're really looking for a D and a B, and it's got to be a matte proof. If it ain't a if it's not a matte proof, it's not going to be the VDB. And it wouldn't be a 10S either, would it? So, yeah, the matte proofs are 1910s. Yep. I love Bahamas coins. We get a lot of clashes on those 15 centers. Just about every darn one of them. We had a couple of these with some clash marks. Haven't found anything else. Mechanical doubling, some die cracks. But nothing nothing mind-blowing, but you know, we're talking 40 of the darn things. I only got 40 coins of each. Really, you want to find die varieties, you got to go through thousands and thousands and thousands. That's filthy. Something like these Bahamas, I don't know what, maybe a few million produced. You know, small nation, you get small currency numbers. And when you get small numbers, you don't have a lot of die varieties because they don't have that many dies. You know, if a typical die will put out 500,000 coins, you know, you're using 20 million coins, you get 40 dies. Not that many opportunities for these varieties to pop out. Although clashes do seem to be pretty common on these. This is filthy. We won't bother with that one. What you got on here? Big pineapple. We got two designs on the nickel. The big pineapple, the little pineapple. It's just 2016. We got what, 4 dates so far we found? That looks pretty clear. Nothing wrong with that. I lost count at 1,000 boxes. Man, I've gone through some pennies. It'd take you 25, 30 years to go through 1,000,000 pennies, but you can do it. What's up there on the T? Right in here, a little line going across. That looks like it might be a die crack. Yeah, that's a little minor die crack. Yeah, I don't think it's important enough to record. There you go. So I keep, you know, I got billions of these die cracks, die chips. At what point does it qualify for being, you know, worth it to record the darn thing? I got this little die crack right here on the T. Not much there. And you get into thresholds of attributability. Geez, it's a small die chip. It's, you know, on the back of Lincoln's head or something, or the top of the shield, and they're so darn common, right? But here's another coin. You got a die chip on Lincoln's nose. Looks like a unicorn. Okay, I'd want to record that one. There's a threshold of attributability. That's kind of neat, because some of these die cracks, say 1983s, you got 50,000 different dies, and half of them had cracks. Just too darn common. Well, I keep them anyway. What's in here? This one is dull. Dull of shine. That's probably in the ocean. Somebody jumped in the water, the pocket full of change. Alright. Well, you know, if I got a die chip in the Liberty on a Lincoln cent, and they keep that, it's called a buy. Well, how about a similar die chip in another prominent location, say the date? Alright. Well, in 1957, you got die chips galore in the dates. Hell, you're hard pressed to get one without one. So they might be attributable on other dates, but 57, they're just so darn common. Well, how about a die chip in the building? There's some dates where they're common, there's some dates where they're not. Well, keep them. Don't keep them, up to you. But there's cracks, some are pretty small and minor. Well, at what point is it recordable? Is there a size you should go by? How about a location? Because there's some common places for die cracks to appear. You know, corners of the building, for example. That's a spot of some kind. Okay, I gotta blow my nose here real quick. Watch this. Webcam scope. Web. There. I can blow my nose. Nope, that's not it. That's it. Yeah, so we get into this threshold of attributability. Is this coin, because of the way the crack or chip or clash, is it significant enough to bother recording? Uh, it takes 15, 20 minutes at least to record one new dive variety, just to take the pictures, add it to the website, put it, check it on the database and see if it's not listed by somebody else already. Uh, I mean, you really get into this stuff. It's massive amounts of work into the. Well, we got the nickels down here. Didn't find nothing. But thresholds of attributability. That's another. That's a new one we've encountered. Uh, is it big enough, bold enough, prominent enough, or is it just minor and common and oh the hell with it? Some things yes, some things no. Maddie says, hello there, I'm new to hunting. I got a box of bankroll 2004P keelboat rolls. I opened one roll and found a couple with what looks like a small strike-through. Are they worth keeping? Sure. They're brand new pennies. Got a box of bankrolls. Yeah, brand new. Yeah, why not? Keep it. Set it aside. You got one. Here's one coin with a small variety. Strike-throughs, if they're small, they're fairly common. And again, right there, at what point is it a big enough strike-through that it should draw attention? Hey, look, it's got an entire letter. The whole outside of the letter is blemished, or his ear's got a strike-through on it, or a prominent location. 2004 is a one-year design, low overall mintage. Well, I wouldn't call it low overall mintage. Let me pull this up here. Where's the screen? Here's the screen. I'm going to go over here and pull up coin inventory and checklist. And the link for this is down below. Let's see if you can see what I'm seeing. There's the bottom, so we got the tabs, and we got the top. Yep, and we can see over to about there. Okay, this will work. Down at the bottom, we got a nickels. Let's see, Buffalo Jefferson nickels, right there. And you can print this up and use it at your pleasure. Okay, 2004. Where are you? Keelboat. 366 and 344 million. That's enough for every man, woman, and child in the U.S. I would not call that a low mintage coin. Usually about 1 million is where you start to get, low mintage. 344 million, that's a lot. Let's see. Clear. 344 over, what are we, 7 billion? Okay. That's enough coins for 1 in 20 people on the planet to have one. That is a lot of coins. Yeah, I wouldn't call it. What the hell happened? There it is. Okay, I've lost it. Oh, I know where it is. Back here. Hello? Yep, there's chat. And wait for this to catch up with itself. It's coming. There. Let me catch up on the chat here. Oh, this PSPR, good to see you. That's from like 20 minutes ago. When you design, there it is. Okay, maybe if the next run has been attributed. You could. It's impossible to attribute a strike through, because that's an error. Something got in there while it was being stamped. It's a one-off. Maybe it stuck in there and a couple of coins got hit with the same thing, but that'd be pretty fairly rare. Yeah, attributability factor. Some things yes, and some things not big enough. Yeah, but how many Monticellos are there per person? That's what I meant all over. Oh, let's see. Screen. Nope. Home. Screen. There's screen. That's not it. Oh, I know what I did. I opened it in the same window. Coin inventory. We'll do this again. went too far. Jefferson nickels. Okay. 2004. You got 62 billion. 100,000 million. 62 billion Jefferson nickels to date. Let's look at the yellow lines and see what that includes. Yeah. Okay, there. 62 billion. That includes all of them. How many Monticellos? That'd be after the 2004 keelboat. Total for the... Oh, it doesn't have the total. Damn it. Give me the total. I got too much stuff down here. There. 714 million. Just for the 2004. The keelboat, the whole series. That's the P, the D, and the S. That's a lot of pennies. Monticello was later. Return of Monticello. Let me roll that down. There's my total. 100,000 million. 13 billion of those. So 1 in 5 nickels, thereabouts. 13, 26, 52. Yeah, about 1 in 5 is recent. 2006 and earlier. Or newer. Let's see. Alright, all the previous is 2003. Oop, come on. Okay, up through 2003, you got 100,000 million, 45 billion up through 2003. Yeah, these are very common coins. 62 billion, that's what I call a wall. Dude, they're huge. How many, where are you? How many Lincoln cents were made? You ready for some big numbers? Lincoln cents. Let me take you there. 100,000 million, 500 billion Lincoln pennies have been produced since 1909. 500, half a trillion. That's enough for every man, woman, and child on the planet to have, I don't know, 350 in pennies. 512. Let me divide by 7. No, that's every man, woman, and child to have about 75 cents in pennies. Everybody. That's a huge number. Oh, Paula's here. About time. Yep, we're trying out the new wiring. Yeah, some coins are common and some are not. Really, if it's after World War II, most countries got their economies rolling because of all the need for rebuilding. You lost a couple percent of the population of the planet, so jobs were plentiful. And, well, geez, you get all those people off to war, they come home, they get some paychecks, built up. The economy was strong ever since then, and everything's mechanized. So putting out these huge numbers of coins is no problem at all. The economy needed it, and they had the equipment to do it. Another threshold would be around the Civil War. Here you start getting into mechanization and industrialization. And again, that's a point at which, the production figures started to really climb. Really, most coins after World War II are pretty high mintage. Proof issues, special strikes, those would be, special, a couple of million there, perhaps. Some of these proofs are under 4 million. Some of the satins, they're all kind of rare. Most of them are less than 1 million. 2005 is over 1 million, 1.1. They're fewer and far between, and they're made just for the collectors. I'm in and out of consciousness. I'm in touch. I'm like that most days. Here we go. I'm going to keep one of these for me. I'll keep this one. There we go. That's a shinier one. Where are you here? Well, there's nothing wrong with common coins. I mean, if you want to build a whole set, you're going to need the common dates, like the 2016 Bermuda nickels. Yeah, you'll need one. But Jefferson nickels, for the most part, if it's not a special for some reason, they're going to be worth about a nickel. You get a few dates in there that are silver, you get a few dates that are proof, or you get a few dates that are you know, the special frosted proof, or the special frosted matte uncirculated, and they're kind of neat. But for the most part, even the you know, the 50Ds or the 50Ps, I got several million of them. The cone says, I have a coin for you that might make you shit a chicken. I don't know about that, man. The feathers are a mess. Okay, I need to place that right in here. We'll finish these up. Okay, there, we hit the hour mark. We have 0 drop frames. Everything else is right and tight, and I got a yellow line. You find a name for the 15-cent piece? Triple nickel? A trickle? Treacle? Where'd the 15s go? Here they are. Steve, you have a coin for you. Yeah, Paula wants to shit a chicken. Here's that 15 center. A trickle. Triple nickel. Hey man, if there's no name for it, you can make it up yourself right now. Kind of neat. I'll be putting off, you know, I'm going to put these in the big show for the next, you know, many months. Kind of neat. You don't get too many 15-cent coins in English writing with a dancing marlin. It's an XFAU 1804 half cent, plain 4, no stems, with purple and blue toning. Purple and blue toning suggests to me that that coin has been cleaned. 1804 is one of your more common half cents. The one to go for is with stems. Already, if it's got with stems, yeah, it's a peach. XF is pretty good. You don't get them in that shape too often. Best streaming ever, but I think your mic is too close to your computer fan. It's that new. This is that new camera that Paula sent. Aha. And see the little dots there on the side? There you go. Well, there's the computer right there. Home. There, here's the computer right over here. And you see the, yeah, okay. We'll have to work on it. I gotta move this computer because I need my studio back. And on hot days it blocks my window fan. I'll make it should have chicken. I'll make it should have chicken. You know, sometimes you don't make sense, and this is one of those times. Maybe I can disconnect the fan. Alright, the computer needs to move, so I can get the printer over here, because I'm going to put the file cabinet, which is in the corner, over here, so I get the next table in. I took that one back because they had no friggin' bolts to hold the legs on. They didn't have any more. Come on! What's it take to get another table in here? Specimen container. No, that's that candy. Candy. It's corn syrup. Dude, this is what passes for candy nowadays? Candy urine? It's colored corn syrup. This is like the nastiest shit I've ever heard of in my life. And that's not it. What is it? Urine. Wait for it. Sour liquid candy. Come on. I'm going to shake you. You best focus. Well, there it is. One of them things Paula sent. I keep it around for fun. Is it possible for me to send a picture of it to find out if it is anything? I'm sorry to be a pest, but I'm trying to learn. Send the picture. There's my email. Really, the place to get an answer for sure is going to be the CoinOp group. Some days I'll get 25, 30 emails, and it's impossible to respond to all of them. Dave, you need to stop the crack. Queen Dragoon, I'm going to send you some pictures. You're going to want to buy this. There you go. Pickle juice. No, it's urine. Good Lord, the stuff. Here you go. You get the sample. You know, put your initials right here. Yeah. There, it's focused. It seems to be sterile, because if it wasn't, that'd be funny as hell right now. With candy samples. I had a candy company. It was called International Novelty Candies Incorporated. We didn't have anything like this. You can't put corn syrup with yellow food coloring into a container and expect it, to fly off the shelves. Corn syrup, malic acid, artificial flavors. Artificial flavors? What are they adding? Ammonia? Urea? Yellow number 5, blue number 1, just so it has just the right tint to it. Made in USA. Oh, for nutritional info. It's corn syrup. Made in Deerfield Beach, Florida. Oh God, that's poison. The stuff out there nowadays. I'm out of the buy-sell business for a while. You get back into it. Natural flavors would be yeah. Stay away from urine candy that is naturally flavored. Good Lord. Okay, guys. We got through this stuff today. We tested the stream. It's looking good. It's working good. Probably tweak it a little more and see if we can get more performance out of it. And I'm going to go back and watch the whole darn thing. Lots of minerals. Yep. Kidney stone candy jelly beans are next, I think. Made with real kidney stones. God, what is that? Alright, I'm out of here. You guys stay groovy, okay? We'll see ya.